Amid AI and these rapid technologies, investing in human potential takes on a new critical meaning. And it's not just about gaining a competitive advantage, even though it is the ultimate strategic edge, but it's about centering our organizations in a human-centric philosophy that values growth, resilience, and well-being. As machines get smarter, it is our uniquely human capacity to care, to feel, to love, which becomes our most precious assets. That amidst all this change and with technology, it is our humanity that guides us to our ultimate success and potential. Now, interestingly, diamonds aren't even created from coal, as previously thought. They're actually made from something more insignificant than coal, these inconspicuous diamond deposits. But under the right conditions, these inconspicuous carbon deposits, hundreds of miles underneath the Earth's surface, with the conditions of intense pressure, extreme heat, and time, can then transform into these brilliant, unbreakable diamonds. And so just like these diamonds require heat, pressure, and time, so too might our paths to happiness, success, and our human potential. What type of connection, what type of relationships actually elevate our state? It turns out that it is positive, nurturing relationships. Relationships where people feel like someone has got their back. Now, Kien Vuu, a good friend of mine, and works with a lot of organizations, did some research. And in his research, they actually discovered that 50% of Americans feel like they don't have someone that's got their back. Even more astonishing, 60% of them are married. So connection doesn't mean physically being next to someone. You could be married to someone and not feel connected. It's something we feel. So do your patients, do your coworkers, does your staff feel that? Now, it might be hard to develop, so what are some things you could work on? We do two things. Number one, lead with generosity. Whether or not you have a title or not, you can always give. What can you give? You can give your time, you can give your advice, you can understand who the other person is and give generously. That allows people to start to feel safe. That opens up trust. You can be generous by forgiving someone, even if they hurt you, knowing that together you have something much bigger to build. Once you do that, you can lead with vulnerability. Who are you? Can you show who you are? What are your dreams? What are your passions? What are you struggling with? Are you sharing that with the people that you're working with? If you open up with those three things, then you have the permission to start creating some high-performance teams. So those three things allow you to come in to have these two high-performance traits, which is candor. What is candor? Being able to fully speak out. Being able to express your mind, share some new ideas, give feedback without fear of retaliation. You need this candor in high-performing relationships. And finally, accountability. There is no huge goal for any of us to be able to meet without accountability. Left to our own devices, we will bring ourselves down, so we need people to lift us up. These are basically the 5 to Thrive traits for thriving connections.